In our last episode, we started building the castle on the hill, as you can see here, and we've built both a residential area around it and some small pockets of commercial. Today, though, we're going to be focusing on the specialized industry and the industry in general, because we need to make some money. And speaking of money, at the end of the last episode, you may have remembered me saying, oh, we're going to try and get to a balance that's almost in the positives, if not in the positives. And unfortunately, we couldn't. We ended up with minus 6,000 every hour. And that's quite a lot. I've never been in this serious a position before, and I couldn't quite understand it. But while we wait for that to catch up with us, what do we want to do now? Well, we actually have a load of points available. So we're going to want to invest some points in stuff for our industry. And I was thinking that maybe we could make some kind of harbour for our industry here. And I thought we'd actually expand our industry over this waterway here. Because if we go to the infograph, you can see under natural resources that this has everything we need. We have fertile land, we have plenty of wood, and oil. And although it's not the best idea to be mining the ore and the oil whilst trying to farm the land and the lumber, we could build a industry specialized in ore and oil, which is my plan, seeing as oil will be unlocked in 2 levels and we can already get started on the minerals. Oh, and would you look at that? We're already in the plus. You can see from minus, what was that? Minus 2,000, 6,000, I can't remember. We're already at plus 700, so we were actually doing quite well in the last episode. The other thing that we need to do along with the industry is also to improve the residential area. Now, we do have quite a few houses that are high rent, and I think we can improve this by offering more jobs so that people can find jobs that pay better, or by offering more residential areas. If we look here, we can see that there's high demand for low density, there's high demand for high density, and next to none for medium density at the moment. So offering more housing variety will hopefully, fingers crossed, mean that they're able to move somewhere that's right for them. You kind of look at the housing market in the UK at the moment, and there aren't that many houses available. Well, there are. But because everyone's trying to sell, everyone's trying to move into rentals, and that has exacerbated the price of renting. Trust me, I know, I'm a renter. And so hopefully by increasing the supply for housing, and we'll start that off over here, we can make it so that we're not having to worry about these really high rents. So I'm going to build this out a little bit more, and then we'll do the same on this side, and from there we'll look at our industry. As you can see, we've extended out this residential area, and we've also added this one here. And the important thing about this one is we do have the pop star's house here. The idea with this one is that these are bigger houses. It's going to hopefully be a fancier area, and we'll have some parks littered about where they can all go through. And we've also extended our outer artery road. So this goes all the way around the city centre now. And we're ready to start working on our industry, which is going to be here. And I thought we could maybe do a pier along here and build inside this little alcove, and hopefully either here or maybe along this side we can add our harbour, or maybe extend it over to this side eventually. Ideas, but that does mean we're going to have to delete all of the roads around the coast that we have so far, as well as all of these industries. So it's going to have a knock-on effect to our industry. It's going to be quite painful for a little bit of time, but hopefully we'll be fine. And thinking about it, at the same time, we have quite a few points available. So I think it's going to be best for us to maybe unlock the university so we can start getting some higher educated people. Also, the technical university university really does help with industrial companies. So this may be where we want to go later. We need public transport as well. We have the trains unlocked, but we don't have the water, so we'll do that quickly. And I think, park maintenance to keep everyone happy. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. I want to hold on to my points for a little bit of time. Let's get the recycling center just so that we have space to expand if we find we're in need of something. And thinking about it, we do need to sort out our intersections because this is looking pretty terrible, but we will probably do that in the next one. In fact, I've got an idea for the next video that might be really cool. By the way, if you are enjoying this, please do hit the thumbs up and obviously subscribe for more. We've got some guides on the way as well as more Let's Plays. Obviously, this is my first time playing City Skylines on my channel, so if you do like it, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, let's get started placing down some telecommunications stuff and this postal office, because I haven't done that yet. Place that up there, and we'll also add one of these radio masts. They have quite a far reach if we upgrade them, so I'm thinking about placing it maybe over here. I don't really want to put it on top of the hill and find that we're ruining the skyline that we're building. Let's also upgrade these really quickly. Oh yeah, and the mailboxes, before I forget. Right, I'm going to do this and then we will get back to the industries. We should probably work out how big this ship is, this cargo ship. Ooh, that's
chunky.
we're gonna have trouble if we want to put it up here. That's not gonna work. Down here kind of ruins this aesthetic. So maybe we're gonna have to place it up here. I'm going to play around with expanding this a little bit. And then once I'm comfortable with something, I will fill you in on all the deets. Okay, so we seem to have enough space here. We're going to have to adjust it still, maybe lift it up a little bit. But the other thing that I wanted to do, if we bring this to the coast, we can create a quay. And I think if we do this all the way along the coast, it could look really cool. Oh yes, that will work. Okay, I'm going to now, might as well do this as a quick little time lapse, try and bring this all the way around. Yeah, that's not bad for my first one. The only thing is I need to sort this out. We could probably do with smoothing. Done it again. I always do this. If we're just thinking about it, if we could lower this just to about here, we can make this like a little island. That might be quite nice. I wonder if we could make it a round island, allow people to walk on it. Lots of water on there at the moment. Can we just smooth out the water? The water is still there. I'm not sure what to do about that. Okay, don't know if that worked. I don't think that worked, but let's just see quickly. Can we place anything down? We can. Right, so if we did, say, a circle, we do 24 meters that way, 24 meters that way. I'm going to connect these bits up. Then I'm going to remove the center. This could go terrible, or it could go really well. So let's not fear it too much. We're going to add water in the center. Then we're going to try and fill it up. So I'm turning this happy little accident into what I hope will be quite a nice little park area. This is exactly what I didn't want to spend my hours doing. Well, now we're just going to decorate it really quickly with a few trees and bushes. But that'll work nonetheless. Right, this. I've had to greatly extend this outwards, but we've managed to fit that in there. Also, can't add a rail connection yet. And I think that's because we need to add one of these rail yards. Oh, let's quickly do that. I think we're going to end up doing all of this at once, which I don't tend to like doing. I like to concentrate on one thing at a time. So this area here is probably going to be the best place for that rail yard. Let's add the road. Train tracks. These can connect, so there's a through line. Then we just need to connect these up. If we run a line straight, it's quite Easy. Nice. Let's look over here. We can add this now. That's going to be on this side, which is actually good for us because then we can run the train line, hopefully, parallel to this. So I will get back to working on this area. So... oh dear. So... I need to pause the game. I've been deleting this and I've had it running and I totally forgot. Oh, this is killing me. I totally forgot to remove this. So we now have a slurry that went down the hill and ended up filling up the industrial estate. Oh dear. We're gonna have to put a cork in that. Can we just bury the poop? Is that doable? You can just see the slurry. Oh dear, that's terrible. I wonder if this is... We're gonna leave this and see if it actually fills up. It looks lovely. Oh, nice. Oh wait, all the way around the pier. The problem with the quayside is that we get these dips. There's not much we can do about them. I found that very difficult to control. So what I thought I'd do now is to bring a road across here. We also need to get this train across as well. But this area is still quite wide. I don't really like these really long spanning bridges. So I think providing we don't cut into this, we can actually bring this out further. That's better. And we're going to run, I think, just this 4-lane divided across, and then we can continue running this all the way along. So if we just continue that, so we can get across 3 high. Can we do that with that? No. From here we can work on bringing that down. Okay, so we've got it down to there. Good. Now can we place these over the top? Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that bridge tool. Next, we need to do the train line, which I presume is exactly the same. Oh, if only we could do it slightly lower. Wishful thinking, really. Oh, the train can get under there. That's impressive. Not sure how I feel about this. Seems slightly unbelievable, but it's working, so I can't complain. You know what? I'm going to bring it under here, actually, and then bring it across. I'll be 2 moments.
A few moments later.
There we go. That's much better now that we've got both of them running, and it looks a little bit cleaner. I think I need to work on it still, but hey ho. Right, next thing. We need to run this a little bit further along to start up our specialized industry, and I also need to start filling this area in with industry as well. So let's get on to that. We'll smooth that out. And next, let's add some roads here. This area still needs a fair bit of work, but for the time being it will do, because we do need to start focusing on specialized industry, because that's going to make our industries more profitable, and right now we're struggling with cash. So I'm going to head over to the natural resources, and we're going to focus on minerals and ore for this one. So we will grab a coal mine and place that over here. And I do believe that we're limited to a certain amount of resources. We have a finite amount on our map that we can use, and we can see how much we are harvesting here. So we have available 2.854 tons. I believe that's million tons, and we're producing or consuming of that 1.1 tons every month. And we're going to place a normal stone or rock one here as well. Okay, they've got a way to get back. With that out of the way, we now need to create some cargo links. So first of all, let's sort out we can't place a cargo railway route until we have a cargo train terminal. Interesting. So we're going to need to place one of these down, even if we're not using it. So we've placed it down here on a bit of a wonk. I'm hoping we can run this alongside it. Oh no, that's the roadside. Oh no, that's the roadside. Wait, can we run roads either side? Yeah, that's something new every day. We'll run this all the way along here, then back in. For now, this is going to take these resources, but we are going to expand this whole area. Let's reconnect this. And then next, we're going to run this one along to there. And from here, we can place our first cargo link, which will go from here over to this area and back. For now, that's not going to be profitable, but I'm okay with that. And then the other one will be from here over to here and back. Perfect. Right, so now that that's done, we could do with a little train station, a passenger train station over here, which is going to be our hub, we said. We'll run the train station straight to this collector road and also down to this one. And then we need a way of getting the train across to here. And I think it's going to be best running it alongside the arterial road. So let's do that. And at this point, we're going to bring that around. And from here, we can go down. Nice, so that's connected. And we now have a way of getting back and forth from another city. Then we'll probably have another train station around here. And then, I don't know, we'll expand outwards, I guess. Right, I think it's time we do something about this sludge mess. Let's move this. That's better. It's got an outflow point now. Nice. And we've unlocked milestone 7, busy town. So we're getting there, but we are suffering quite a substantial deficit at the moment. At 11,000, I went ahead and bought a university, and then I bought myself a medical clinic and a new police station over here to try and control crime. But we are having another issue in that for some reason we're not able to add more trains to our lines at the moment. And I know what we can do is increase the services budget in transportation. So let's do that. We'll put it up to 10% above, and hopefully we'll be able to find the workers for that. You can see we're having quite the trouble with lack of high skilled labor at the moment. And although everyone's really happy, we're still struggling to house to find people. Although we have got a good increase in demand for medium households at the moment. So let's work on that over here. I think we're just going to keep this open for parks, and then we're going to bring it down here. We got it to a point where we were just 1,000 down, and now we're growing. We're over 10,000 strong, but I find myself having to add more and more services in order to keep people happy. You can see we're doing well on happiness, but we still have a problem with high crime. I need to add another fire station, and there's a problem with healthcare at the moment, even though we have 2 medical clinics for the time being. So it might be that we have to invest in a hospital, but I'm still having a problem with skilled labor. I can't seem to get them. I've tried lowering taxes and nothing seems to work. And so we've only been able to get 1 train running. You see here, vehicles in use 0. If we go over here, vehicles in use 1. And that's the 1 export train that goes from here all the way to outside the area. I've never had this issue before, but it's a real pain in the backside. If anyone has any suggestions, do let me know. We are going to leave it there for this one because there's so much that I want to do in the next episode, which I'm going to try and get out tomorrow. So guys, if you are interested, do make sure to subscribe. But all things considered, we've now got quite a clean industrial harbour area. I can imagine we're going to be doing this a lot more around the island as well. And we've also managed to get the start of our specialised industry on the way. We've also got cargo freights working, though not as much as I would like. And we've also laid the groundwork for a growing city. I am a little bit concerned about traffic, but we'll be covering that in the next one as well. But guys, we are going to leave it there. As always, special thanks does go to our amazing supporters on Patreon, most notably our Solarclipse patrons James Owen, Firefless and Treble, as well as our Lunars, The Calamity, Ben, Star, That Dude AW, and our blood moon of the day, which today is Dr. Shotgun. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.